First things first, it's not the money. That is not the reason that you should start a YouTube channel in 2022. Yes, we've seen that it's very possible to make a large amount of side income or even full-time income from YouTube. However, unless you're some sort of Mr. Beast type character, the money from AdSense actually takes quite a while to start rolling in. I started making YouTube videos 8 months ago now, and to get my channel to the required 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time took me around 5 months, and this was generally considered very quick. I think the average channel to get to 1,000 subscribers takes around 150 videos. So you probably already realize that it's going to take quite a while for that bread, that paper, that cheddar cheese to start rolling into your bank account. So what are the benefits of starting your own YouTube channel, and why should you start a YouTube channel in 2022? As I said, I've been on YouTube now for the past 8 months, and up until last week where I had a bit of a week off, I posted 38 videos. So I tried to post one video on average every single week. And in that time, I've come across 5 benefits of starting your own YouTube channel besides the money that comes with it over time. The first thing, and probably the most powerful thing for me, is that you stop caring about what other people think of you. If you're someone who really struggles with feeling the opinion of others and worrying about what other people might be thinking of you, then I cannot think of a better way to get over this fear than putting yourself out there on YouTube. Last month, I went on holiday to Cornwall, and I walked around for the majority of the trip with my big camera in my hand. It had a huge microphone on top, and 7 or 8 months ago there would have been no way that I would have been able to do that. I would have been too self-conscious. I would have constantly been thinking about what other people were thinking. Was anyone going to say anything? Just that confidence alone of putting myself out there and realizing that no one cares has made me feel almost invincible, and like I can just try pretty much whatever I want now because I don't really care about what other people think. The second thing is that it improves your communication massively. Just from filming yourself and then editing it back, you realize that you have certain habits, you realize that you have tendencies to say certain words which perhaps don't make sense, and I almost turn it into a game where I'm like, right, I say too much, or I don't smile enough. I need to change that in the next video, and then the next video I notice another thing, and it's a really, really powerful tool in order to improve your communication skills. It's also massively improved my written skills. I am not a writer by any means. I'm not great at writing. However, having to come up with these YouTube scripts, it's forced me to get my ideas down on a page in a concise way that I can then relay that to the viewer. The third thing is that you learn a lot about yourself doing YouTube. And the first thing that you may learn is that you don't want to be on YouTube. You don't want to have a YouTube channel. At least you've scratched that itch. For me, I've often found YouTube kind of like therapy in a way. YouTube forces me to go into these experiences that I've had and pick out the information that I think is going to be valuable to you guys, especially if you are vulnerable to the camera and you open up on certain topics like I have in a few videos where I dropped out of my master's degree and stuff like that. I'll put the link up in the card, but it forces you to think about, what did I really learn from this experience and what can I pass on to other people? The next thing is that you learn a bunch of transferable skills. Talking to a camera, setting up audio, setting up lighting, camera settings, editing videos, Photoshop, thumbnails, design, Canva, website design, newsletters, like the list goes on, and these skills are so in demand in 2022 and 2023. The creator economy isn't going anywhere. It's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and if you have these skills, you can go and work for so many interesting people and work in interesting places. The final one is something that I really enjoy. It makes me feel nostalgic, and that is documenting your life is actually pretty cool. Like, you get to look back on memories. I was over my partner's parents' house the other day, and we were looking through a photo album, and I was like, oh yeah, we don't really have these anymore. We just have like, you know, we just scroll on our phones like that through camera roll. I'll have my YouTube videos to look back, and I've already found this as well. I look back on my videos 8 months ago, and it takes me back to that period of my life 8 months ago, and I think that's really cool. Like, I can't wait to look back on my videos even if I'm not making YouTube videos at that point, but I really like that memory side of it as well. Now, before you click off this video, the final thing I want to say is I know I've just given you all the benefits of starting your own YouTube channel, and that's because I'm talking to you as a YouTuber on YouTube. However, all of the benefits that I have just talked about apply to anything that involves putting your work out there online for other people to see. It could be a YouTube channel, but it could also be a newsletter. It could be starting a blog. It could be a podcast. Anything where you're putting work out there for an audience is going to develop all of these skills we've talked about, and it's going to give you the benefits that I've explained in this video. And I would encourage anyone who is maybe on the fence and maybe a bit scared, just go for it. If you did like this video, I think you'll like this video here where I talk about what I've learned from being on YouTube after 6 months. So I'll see you over there, but thanks very much for watching this one. I appreciate it as always. Take care, and I'll see you all soon. Cheers.